Well, we have the October surprise, perhaps the most horrifying revelation about a presidential candidate in American political history. General John Kelly, who was the chief of staff for Donald Trump, has come forward on the record, on tape, to acknowledge that yes, Donald Trump said he wants generals like Hitler had. And he has confirmed again on tape that he is a fascist. Donald Trump meets the definition of fascist. This could not come from a more reliable source. It could not be more accurate. It has been confirmed by multiple other sources who have talked about his disdain for the military, which Kelly also confirmed. It has come from people like Mark Milley, who said he is fascist to the core. This is what the election is about. But what happened? It was nowhere to be found on the front pages of the major newspapers today. What is wrong with them? If the most breathtaking news of our political lives hit them in the face, they would not know about it. And once again, they have failed the American people. They're too busy covering polls. They're too busy coming up with arguments for why Trump isn't as bad as he seems. What the hell is wrong with them? Well, Kamala Harris did something smart. She went out in front of the cameras at the White House and basically said, this is what John Kelly said. Trump is a menace. He identifies with Adolf Hitler. He is unfit, unstable, and people like John Kelly will not be in the White House to make sure he doesn't go off the rails. She's forcing them to cover major news that they would not cover on their own. So there are really two things going on here. One is a confirmation of how evil, how deranged Donald Trump really is. And the second is, once again, the utter failure of the mainstream media to figure out what's important, to figure out what the stakes are. But this time, fortunately, there's a candidate who understands how inept and how feckless the mainstream media is. And she is going to spoon feed them the story, forcing them to cover it. And I suspect at the town hall with CNN this evening, she will talk about it. I suspect she's going to talk about it at every campaign event between now and the election. You can't have more damning information, more disqualifying information than this. Will it make a difference? I don't know. Certainly, Fox is now making excuses for why a reference to Hitler's generals might not be as bad as we think. Really? Well, they're about as detestable as can be. But the rest of the Americans need to wake up. The rest of America need to understand this is not a joke. This is not a drill. This guy is nuts. He's dangerous. And the people closest to him know he's nuts and dangerous. And if we can't figure it out, if the American people can't get their act together, then we really don't deserve the democracy we've been given. I hope it's not too late. I don't think it's too late. But kudos to Kamala Harris for, number one, understanding the stakes, understanding the severity of the moment, and understanding the complete failure of the mainstream media. She's not going to let us forget, and you shouldn't forget either. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.